Good morning, guys. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about your locked-in differentials and Posy track and the whole 9 yards. Right now I have a Toyota Tundra 4x4 and an Exceed RC 4x4. This is the Tundra. I've had it for a few years, and I've just kind of been working on it, cleaning it up, and I've been working on it the last couple days, tearing stuff down, looking at stuff, and I'm going to talk to you about your Posy traction. And the drive shaft is in this one to make it a four-wheel drive, as you can see right there. It runs through underneath the battery plate and it comes in through there. This is not a locked-in Posy, which means that you have power to one main wheel on both axles. What Posy does, or not Posy, if it's not a Posy, which this is, it distributes the power between both tires on each axle. And whichever tire is sluggish or needs help, the other side will pick up the slack. Now, I'm spinning this. As you can see, they're both going in opposite directions. Okay? Same with the front axle. If I were to grab both wheels here, all four, even the front two, will spin. Okay? Even though the front wheels are spinning, that's not a locked in, because right now there's no weight on either tire. So you're gonna have wheel speed on all four. But if it was on the ground and you were stuck, one wheel would be spinning here and the other one would be spinning also. And yeah, I put in a little clevis to pull my trailer with. I built that a few years ago. It does a pretty good job. This right here is the old Exceed RC magnet. Had it for a couple months now. This is a four-wheel drive locked-in differential Posy. There's power to all four wheels. If I pull the drive shaft out, which is that purple rod right in there, I'll still have power to both wheels in the back. Okay. Now I do have the drive shaft in, and I'm not going to take it out right now. So it's an all-time four-wheel drive. As I'm spinning this wheel, all four is turning. It's locked in. Now I'm holding down, pushing down on this tire. It ain't going nowhere. These differentials are solid. Now I just went down to the local Walmart a week or so ago, and I bought JB Weld for plastic. And I will get into that more depth detail later on. But this is my rig that I take out every day. I like to have fun around with it. That's what RC is all about, is having fun. There's no limits to RC, it's all imagination. I got the 380 brushed motor, stock motor right here. I got the radio transmitter. It also has 4 channels for auxiliary. This guy right here is the ESC. That's an electronic speed control. That is the brain of any RC out there. Without that, nothing works. And this is the on-off switch. Now I use 32.5 weight. See if we can get this to focus. 32.5 weight shock oil. Okay. Now you can choose different shock weight. You can choose different weight oils depending on whether or not you do a lot of jumping. If you do a lot of jumping, you're going to want a 32 or a 35. Maybe even a 40 if you're doing a lot of jumping. And see, when it jumps and it's hitting the ground, and if you have a too light weight of an oil in there, your shocks are just going to decompress instantly, and it's going to bottom out, and you can hurt some stuff on this rig. But with 32, 35, 40, that's right there in the happy medium. Whether or not you're doing a lot of jumping or not, that's going to help support your rig a lot. Now you can get this stuff at your local hobby stores. You don't have to get Losi. This is just what my hobby store had in stock at the moment. And I've kind of started plasti dipping my electronics. As you can see, my power or my steering servo. I use Plastidip. You can get this at any hardware store like Harbor Freight and stores like that. And it's about $10. It's about $10 a can. Now, this is red. You don't have to get red at all. It comes in yellow, red, blue, and black. I seen this stuff on one of my favorite YouTubers out there. His username is DJ Medic. He has the RC Adventures channel out there. He's up from Canada, and he uses this on all of his electronics. It water resists and waterproofs. When this stuff dries, it shrinks around, creating a nice tight seal around your servos, your ESCs, your on-off switches, and your radio transmitters. Thing with brushed motors, there's no need to waterproof or water resist them. Brushed motors can go in water. They will not cut out as long as the water is not filthy, full of dirt, muck. Otherwise, you can damage the brushes in there. For you guys that use brushed motors or brushless motors are faster. They don't wear out as quick. But brushless motors, you do not want to get wet. They will crap out on you. But this is a brushed motor. It can get wet. It can be fully submerged in water, and it will still work. I've done it quite a few times already. But thanks, guys. I hope I kind of helped you new RC addicts out there that are just starting, kind of figure the whole differentials out, your Posy track. But I'm going to do some more videos later on, get more in depth into the diffs, and kind of halfway show you how to do this to lock the diffs in if you choose to do so. But until then, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Bye bye.